The US recently announced some new initiatives to work with Pacific Island nations to combat security threats, to improve digital connectivity, and to increase economic opportunities. It also hosted the Pacific Agenda Investment Summit with officials from Pacific Island nations in February. Why are we seeing the US working to strengthen ties with Pacific Island nations?
I think what we've seen from the US, in fact, it started under the first Trump administration, and something that the Biden administration continued, is a recognition that the Pacific Islands region is a front line in the US's geostrategic competition with China. So the geography of the region is very important, as well as the political relationships in the Pacific are very important. So this is a continuation, but also a calibration of US focus from away from climate change and pure diplomatic outreach and development to those priorities that in some ways are more closely aligned to the needs of Pacific leaders at this time, which is to say commercial development, economic development, and of course, regional security.
And what implications does this have for Taiwan?
So it's a positive signal for Taiwan because, of course, the US's ongoing presence and engagement in the broader Pacific Islands region serves to buttress Taiwan's own security situation with respect to China. So ongoing US engagement, new US activities, particularly those that draw in Taiwan as a stakeholder, for example, on the undersea cable connectivity project that is sort of spreading throughout the region. And also diplomatically and politically, Taiwan has three diplomatic partners in the Pacific Islands region: Palau, Marshall Islands, and Tuvalu. Now that the status of political recognition by Pacific countries is hotly contested. We've seen in the last few years 3 Pacific Island countries change their recognition from Taiwan to China. So stronger US support that enables a more active Taiwan role with respect to its own Pacific relations. Again, it serves to inject stability into the status quo in a way that protects Taiwan's political and security interests.
And do you think that the war with Iran will affect the US's efforts in the Pacific?
There is a question of what will the current conflict in Iran cost the United States in terms of military resources as well as development resources down the track. The Pacific Agenda Summit, the business summit, is a very important signal to show, at the very least, a United States intent to continue to stay engaged in the region. But of course, every international engagement comes with a price to service that engagement. So it's unclear yet just how absorbed the United States will be in Iran, but that is a very good question to keep watching.